Alright, good evening. We'll continue with the next part of measures of dispersion. Okay, so under measures of dispersion, what we have seen before this is just two kinds of charts where we can actually use to statistically analyze the data given. Okay, one is known as a dot plot, the other one is your stamp and leaf plot. Okay, so today we move on to the next part under measures of dispersion. Okay, we're going to look at two concepts today. Alright, okay, normally this is specifically used to measure dispersion. This is the range. So the range is normally the largest value minus the smallest value, and you've got the interquartile range. Okay, interquartile range is actually we find the value in the third quartile, and then we minus the value of the first quartile, so it's actually Q3 minus Q1. Okay, all right, so we take this as an example. What you see up here. Okay, so now what we can do is, before we actually calculate the range, we actually arrange them in ascending order. So we'll start with 1. There's no 2. So 1, 2 here. There's 1, 3 here. So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, followed, there's no 4. So it's got a 5, a 6, and a 7. Okay, and then followed by an 8. There's a 9. Okay, followed by, there's no 10. There is 12. You've got 13, and you've got 14. Okay, so I've got 12, I've got 13, and I've got 14. So altogether, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you've got 11 data. So now if you were to calculate the range, okay, the range would be the largest value. In this case is 14 minus 1. So you'll get about 13. So the range is 13. Okay, next we go for the interquartile range. Interquartile range is given as third quartile, value from the third quartile minus the first quartile. Okay, now what are quartiles? Okay, quartiles actually comes from the word, you've heard of the word quarters. So quarters means one whole list, or if you're considering a circle can be actually divided into 4 quarters. Each one is known as one, the first quartile, the second quartile, and so on. Okay, so meaning anything that you see is actually divided into 4 equal parts. So that's what it means. Okay, so here if we have 11, okay, so we go for the center. We take the center. Where's my center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's assume this is my center. So we should have 5 on the left, 5 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means this is my center. Now the center value is called the median. Okay, or the middle number lah, the median. You've seen this before. Okay, now I've got 5 here and I've got 5 here. So that means this data is actually balanced. Okay, so now this is my first half. This is my second half. So in my first half, there's also a value in the middle to represent, okay, the set of numbers in the first half, which is my 3. 3 is the center. Okay, for my second half, the center is here. This is my center, 12. So now, the value which is actually the middle of the first half, this is called the value of Q1, first quartile, and this value, the center of the second half, is known as the value of the third quartile. So that means, based on here, if I'm going to find my interquartile range, I'm using abbreviation IQR. So this is Q3 minus Q1. So Q3 here, I got it as 12. minus 3. So I actually get a 9. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's the range and that's the interquartile range. So these are two commonly used quantity that we actually see in statistics, which helps us analyze big or small set of data. Okay, now a range and interquartile range. In certain cases where range cannot be used, then we actually look at interquartile range. Interquartile range will actually give you a clearer picture of a very, very big set of data, because we actually uh, breaking it up into parts, 4 parts, and we're actually analyzing part by part. Okay, so this will actually give you a clearer picture. Then again, it depends on the set of data that we are looking at. Okay, so these are two very important quantities under measures of dispersion. I repeat again. One is range. Range is defined as the largest minus the smallest value. And your interquartile range is the value of your third quartile minus the value from your first quartile. All right, thank you.